Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Kame House Party, the world's bestest and only improv comedy Dragon Ball watch-along podcast that is now sitting in the pinnacle of Dragon Ball discussion podcasts. That's right. Chris Rock made us top 5 in something, and I'm going to keep talking about it. Follow our link tree to see the article. I'm sorry, the listicle. Because that's what journalism is.
Yeah.
Just like talking about Dragon Ball is what we do here on a weekly basis. And I am one of your hosts. My name is Vince.
I am one of your other hosts. My name is Aaron.
All right. Now that people know who we are, I think you were going to say something.
No,
Aaron?
not at all.
No. I read the room poorly. So
I was mainly trying to figure out when we do 5, do we do it back of hand or
So you're trying to avoid like the UK peace sign, or in certain cultures the victory sign, and then if you turn it backwards, that's the big old F
the rest. Is it 3 and 2? I just did it wrong there on the video.
Oh. I don't know.
Because I feel like Fantastic, when they did promotional shots for Fantastic Four, they had that out, which is based on, oh, my pinky's very bent. Look at that.
Your pinky's very flexible.
That's not how it should be.
Why not? For the audio onlys, this might be what drives you to our YouTube channel to catch hand-on-hand action.
I have some double jointage.
Oh! Ow! Aaron just broke his arm live on the pod.
Yeah, go to the video. Go to YouTube and like it and subscribe.
Subscribe, do a hype, whatever that means.
But I do like a back of the hand 5 feels.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe left.
It feels a little
horizontal.
A little like, yeah.
Tips to the side.
It also like, is very close to giving somebody the backhand.
6 and down, back up. 4 and 1, watch out.
And look, you don't have to watch out for anything other than some incoming key attacks. Because again, this is a Dragon Ball podcast. There we go. I got us back there. And we've got another exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z to talk about. But this is par for the course. There's a bit of Kame housekeeping that we do at the top of every show. Just, get a little table setting, get everybody on the same page. And the first piece of Kame housekeeping is the world famous, UN sanctioned, and yes, I'm hearing from the tower, Olympic Committee approved. 1 minute roundup hawk screeching sound. Ah!
Come to me, Belzar. My arm stretched out.
Scraw! Scraw!
Oh, perfect. What have your eagle eyes seen to report back?
Master, I have seen enemy forces gathered beyond the hill.
How many forces, Belzar?
38 enemy forces.
Well, it's just you, me, my medieval gun.
Scraw! I also saw.
Oh, there's more shit.
Boats from the sea.
They weren't on our side. They were enemy boats.
Scraw, correct. Enemy boats. Scraw.
Why did the king just send me? Step 1. Me and you. We're your partner.
Scraw.
Mm-hmm. We're a team. And we killed. Look, we're brave warriors both. We can agree.
Scraw, indeed.
And see.
Ooh, man, to be a falconer in medieval times, am I right?
If we were on yeah, it was tough. What a skill.
Right?
If we're on stage, I think it would have to be me, arm out, you on a chair, and your hands are the claws on my arm.
Absolutely. Now Aaron's painting a perfect stage picture for that improvised scene that we do. Imagine that. Close your dumb mortal eyes and awaken your third eye, Tien style, to capture the majesty of that improv scene that we do at the top of every show to loosen or tighten our improv muscles for whatever our conversation about this week's Dragon Ball may lead to. Because we have fun. We have fun here. You might hear a Vegeta voice or a Goku voice or a Babidi voice or a Deborah voice or a Gohan voice or a Shin voice or a Piccolo voice or a Krillin voice or a Hercule voice or... Have I said all the voices that we do?
Yeah.
Great.
That's it.
Because now we can get on to the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time Aaron, that gasp got me. I don't know why he's surprised, because we do this every episode.
My pearls.
Hey, hold on to those pearls loosely.
Okay. Like the song.
And don't let go. Aaron, because if you cling too tightly, you're going to lose control.
You're right. Okay.
I'll give you something to believe in. All right. That's
you know way more lyrics to that than I do. It kind of fades away after "Hold On Loosely."
Mm-hmm. Oh man, a 90s baby with a bunch of 80s rock rattling around in his head. This millennial is tortured. Just like Aaron might be tortured because he has to summarize everything in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Woo, we're getting up to the high 300s in terms of episodes of the podcast. And we're definitely in the 300s in terms of episodes of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z that we've covered. 230 of Dragon Ball Z alone. We do this so you, the listener, don't have to go back and watch every single episode of the pod. We do this so you, the listener, don't have to go back and watch every single episode of Dragon Ball Z, or go back and listen to every single episode of the podcast to get caught up to where we are, though the metrics would indicate many of you do. And for that, a gentle golf clap, because it is golf season.
Is it? I guess it's warming up.
It's warming up, baby. You're south of the Mason-Dixon. It's golf season. Those clubs are packed to the rafters. No shorts.
No, not allowed.
You
gotta wear loose khakis.
Wear those khakis. Get that jacket from the clubhouse that they give you because you forgot yours.
A collared shirt, gentlemen.
And Aaron, speaking of collars, I've talked around this albatross around your neck. That is the 1 minute roundup for a minute. And now I have to ask you this one question. Aaron's hate this one question. Are you ready to round up?
Yes, I am, because here are 60 tricks to get you through a roundup.
61 second tricks to get you through a roundup?
Yep. Such as Goku was a little guy. He was an alien and a monkey and he did karate. Okay, there are balls. They're magic. You can get any wish you want if you collect them all. He did it. He did that a bunch. He stopped other people from doing it a bunch. He made a bunch of friends, got married, had a kid, found out he was from space, killed his brother because his brother was evil, went to the afterlife, trained really hard to come back to kill more people from his home planet to save Earth. All of his friends died, so he went to Namek, where the Dragon Balls are originally from. He fought the Ginyu Force. He fought Frieza by becoming the legendary Super Saiyan. His friends did come back to life. He learned how to teleport. He got back to Earth. He had a heart attack. Then he fought a bunch of androids from the future. The baddest android was a bug. He couldn't defeat him, so he made his son do it for trauma reasons. 7 years later, Goku's dead. His son kicks ass and is in high school. There's a tournament. Goku comes back from the dead. Just kidding. There's a ball that's oozing with power and it's about to hatch.
Ooh. Yeah. Aaron, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that rousing roundup. I really enjoyed it. And you hit the nail on the head this episode. Low key about trauma, low key about multiple generations of trauma. Mm-hmm. And before we get into that, we have one final piece of Kame housekeeping. Yes, this lily has been gilded plenty today, but fear not, because we're almost there. I have to tell you, the listener, that Aaron and I watched two different versions of the show. I watch the English dub, which our research has told us is the Funimation dub. So I watch the English funny dub version, while Aaron watches the original language, Japanese, with English subtitles. And we all know this. He's got the best music to listen to on a day-to-day basis with this stuff. We do this because comparing and contrasting is fun. Those differences are always a joy to point out and comment on. And if you have a problem with that, up your critical reading and comprehension skills. They're going to be doing masterclass on Reading Rainbow soon, to get all the young people to read again. So with that all said and done, the first difference is usually the title. So here comes the English title for this week's episode. Episode 231 of Dragon Ball Z. Magic Ball of Boo. Yep.
Hearing that out loud is actually very fun. What a compliment.
Yeah.
You're just a magic ball of boo.
I walk into my first meeting on Monday. Hey, everybody. You know what this is? This is a magic ball of boo we're having right now.
My boo starts playing. Mine. Mine does have the word boo. That's it. Because my title for episode 231 of Dragon Ball Z, translated from the original Japanese, is "The seal is broken! Out comes the vicious Majin Buu." Spoiler alert, he don't.
Your title led you down a path to, I'll say it, Wile E. Coyote style painted hallway on a brick wall. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what you got in your title.
I would love if they just knocked the ball down and it's some plywood on a stand. Bobbitty's like, "Ain't I a stinker?"
Deborah holds up a sign with a screw plus a baseball.
Shin is some weird creature with the flower neck.
Yes! Oh my god. Remember in Looney Tunes? When they turned Daffy Duck into a whole ass nightmare creature?
A platypus-like monstrosity.
Mm-hmm.
This is a second time I've referenced Duck Amuck, which is the shirt it's from this week. Which is not.
There's something loony in the air.
There's something tiny, toony, all little loony.
Aaron, I have a terrible feeling. I have a terrible feeling. We are we are maybe months away from a Space Jam 3 announcement.
Sure.
I have evidence. Okay. Evidence number one, New Era, the makers of many hats and brand deals. They always do NBA collabs, but they've done 2 Space Jam collabs in the past 3 months. 2! And on top of that, it looks like LeBron James is going to be in the playoffs yet again with the Lakers.
Okay.
And he's been playing with his son more often. So often, in fact, that we just saw the first father-son assist in the NBA.
Wow, that's powerful story.
LeBron James passes to LeBron James, who hits the 3.
I'm looking at this Bulls Toon Squad cap now. You know what? Maybe it might be a third movie where they ignore the second movie and consider it a fever dream. Bring back Bill Murray and Wayne
Bring
Knight.
back Bill Murray. Look, even more evidence. It's NCAA March Madness. And Bill Murray has been at a bunch of games because of UConn.
Okay.
Men and women, maybe. I don't know. I just saw him last night cheering on the UConn Huskies as they defeated my Michigan State Spartans. The Izzo of it all.
How's your bracket?
It's fucking awful.
like everyone's.
Until last night, I still had a chance to get 50% into the Final Four. No. My number one pick, I picked Michigan to win it all this year.
Okay.
And they are still in it. They're still the number one. I don't think they were the overall number one, or maybe they were the overall number one seed this year. But yeah, everybody else fucked me. I'm just kidding. Look, don't harass kids about their performance in sports.
Don't.
One of the most demoralizing thing this year is seeing the campaign that the NCAA has done, an anti-harassment campaign, saying, please, 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 don't harass players because you made bad prop bets. Like, your parlay is not this kid's problem.
Yeah. Gee, oh boy.
Isn't that sad?
But it is sad because I think they know that the majority of online gambling, online sports betting is from, I'm going to take a wild guess and say men.
Check.
And their ages 18 to 25 and they're fucking kids.
Oh my God.
This Venn diagram. Kids are betting on kids.
This Venn diagram is just concentric circles. These are the rings of a tree.
Don't bet. 2, gambling, nah.
Do what Android 18 does and extort somebody for money. How about that?
She bet on herself. That's the only betting I'll allow.
Hey, I like that. I like that. Be the 18. Bet on yourself. Don't be a Chi-Chi and bet on your husband and son's performance.
Don't depend on.
Oh no! Do you think LeBron James's wife is betting on her husband and son?
Maybe she's like, you better win, or we're gonna be broke. I.e., no new house.
That new basketball court you wanted, Mr. James?
We need a third boat.
All right, look, just to close the loop on this basketball thing and actually put like map anime onto it.
Okay.
So if LeBron and Bronny are Goku and Gohan, that makes Luka Doncic Vegeta. And for more than just the reason that like he's a rival to LeBron in a bunch of ways, but also because he's a little piece of shit. And he does a lot of complaining about the games that he's in, and he's always doing a wry smile.
Okay. They need to, much like in this episode, I need an emotional confrontation.
Exactly.
On the court.
And look, we're not going to get that out of the NBA. Maybe if you watch the WNBA, because Aaron, I could do a whole episode about love triangles that are being drawn up by the WNBA. And shout out to them for getting their CBA. They got the collective bargaining agreement. Long and short of it is, league maximum is now $7 million. League minimum is now $300,000.
Yeah, they can fucking exist.
Yes, these women don't need second or third or fourth jobs to survive.
Jesus Christ, that's wonderful news.
It's wonderful news. Just like it's wonderful news for Bobbity, who is cackling in the face of Supreme Kai and Gohan because what are they going to do? That boo ball is still pulsing. They don't have the budget for it to pulse this episode.
Yeah, it's more of a flash. Quote from Shin. Gohan, we have to put them away before the energy accumulates in Majin Buu's ball. I'm like, that's fun. That's a good way to start.
That's always fun. It's a great way to start the episode. Bobbity is then like, hold on, everyone. Let's take this outside. I'd hate for Majin Buu to be resurrected inside the ship. Like, obviously. Who wants that?
Who wants that?
Who wants Boo all over your ship?
No one's getting birthed in my chambers. No.
But Lord Bobbity, Earth has such crazy health care.
Oh, we're not going to a hospital either. That's.
Oh, thank goodness, Lord Bobbity.
I don't want the first thing, Boo, to be surrounded in his plastic.
Yes, of course, Lord Bobbity.
And I don't believe in epidurals, of course.
Wait a minute, Lord Bobbity.
Deodorant to get out of here.
Lord Bobbity, no. Aluminum doesn't help you smell better.
Glassware for everything.
Lord Bobbity, please.
Unpasteurized milk.
No, Lord Bobbity.
For Boo.
As king of the demon realm, I pasteurized all milk.
What? Because it's evil?
Oh,
because a basic sanitary process discovered
keep it straight
and perfected hundreds of years ago is evil now.
No, Lord Bobbity, I'm afraid there's an even more evil force taking over your brain, your mind. Lord Bobbity, after Boo is resurrected, you have to make him drink raw milk. I've finally done it, Lord Bobbity. I've flipped the pyramids. All right, Ed C.
Boo in a hot tub with Kid Rock, sipping on that hot white. Give it a different name. Give it a fun name, at least.
You don't want to keep hot white?
I'm saying that's me. That's my creation. I need a penny every time someone fucking says it.
Oh yeah.
But is it not manly enough, RFK, to make a fun name for your weird ass white person drink? To do some weird genetic proving ground.
I think you're on the right path, because like, why haven't they also like coerced Levi's into making RFK 501 jeans for working out?
I've got great jeans. It's just him with massive knockers.
Oh, speaking of massive
Cheryl
knockers.
Loves them.
Oh no. Oh my God. Aaron, that impression has both stampede and trample, because there's no defense against it.
It's just, I think you just talk like a gremlin.
Yeah. You talk like the gremlin that the other gremlin hate.
Like, we thought Stripe was rough.
I was gonna say.
Even googly-eyed gremlins freaked out.
Just like Aaron, I am freaked out at the pace at which Goku and Vegeta are throwing hands in this cutaway.
Yeah. It's my only no is Goku and Vegeta fight, because I just watched it.
It is. You should let all three of these fight scenes wash over you, except for the third one, which we'll get into later on in the episode. Because I don't think I have anything specific other than, dang, it's cool.
No,
you can see where the budget's going, right? Yeah.
Yeah, on that one. No, I had a note. I did note a specific, but that's in a later fight. Yeah, it's punchy and kicky.
Punchy and kicky. Just like this cut back to the ship's exterior. The clouds are darkened. There's lightning flashing. Boo is pulsing. The meter is filling up, and Bobbity, he takes a bit of a break And I don't know if this is like a stalling tactic, but he has like a little mini monologue to himself about exacting revenge for his father. Because we talk about Vegeta's monologue so much, I did write down Bobby's monologue. Jeez. Now I can finally avenge my father, can't I? You remember, don't you? The way you murdered my father? I suppose he'd let his guard down. I won't make the same mistake. I won't be done in like my father was. And then I skip a little bit. I made his weaknesses my strengths. For example, I keep better company. My father was never very good at spotting talent.
He never delegated, which is the manager's number one job.
You see, my father kept everything up here instead of in an Excel spreadsheet.
I'll avenge him even though he yelled at me for holding a flashlight wrong.
Do you see what you've done, Supreme Kai? You've turned me into a LinkedIn lunatic.
I was discussing with my team the other day. And it made me think of something my father said.
But
something about balls and filling them with energy, much like a team needs constant refuel. Little gestures throughout the day.
Have any of you ever thought about starting a meeting without getting into business first?
Ask your team how they're doing. Now I'm just turning into Mark Hamill the Joker.
Oh!
Well, Batsy, you can't stop Boo.
If only the Joker knew that just below the Earth's surface.
He'd love Boo.
He would. Chaos incarnate?
I beat up Batman, and this thing fills up with fun power. Harley! Beat up some henchmen.
Of course, Mr. J. Bruno, Molly, get in here.
I'm a hyena. I'm assuming that's what you were called.
Yes, for so many reasons, I will agree that I made the right move of naming the hyenas Bruno Mollies.
I don't know if they had names. What a fun gag. Pet hyenas.
Oh, yeah. Always laughing. That's what they sound like.
Imagine being in front of a hyena at a comedy show.
Oh my God.
It's the setup.
Matt Rife loves to see a hyena at his show.
Where are you from?
Serengeti, that's wild.
You can Serengeti on this dick.
Oh,
I don't. Never seen the man.
A MILF idea. Just takes her tits out for Matt Rife.
Then he's like, "Ew, I hate that audience. Where are the men?"
Wait, Matt Rife hates his MILFy audience? I thought he loved his MILFy audience. I thought he was touring with Young Gravy, getting all the MILFs.
My understanding, and no one correct me because I don't care. My understanding is that when he did the special that was not crowd work, my understanding is that like a lot of his base audience were women, and he did not like that.
Oh,
not that I'm sure he likes the other things that coincide, but having a large female audience. But I think he wanted to be for the boys.
Ah, yes. The classic for the boys.
There was something where in his brain where he's like, no, I'm a man's comic for men. Everything I do is tactical.
I want my writer's room to look like OPSEC Call of Duty.
Everyone has a headset.
Get me virtual Reagan ASAP.
Well, Matt Rife, don't tax the rich and advertise to children.
Quick, we need virtual Nixon from Black Ops 7. Matt Rife, I need you to press F to pay respects. Hurry, Matt. Oh,
virtual Bill Clinton. Hey, Matt, keep doing what you're doing. Take it from me, Bubba. Also, press B to reload.
Oh, man, virtual Obama's behind DLC.
That's bullshit.
That's fucking bullshit.
What? You're including Trump? Day one?
I would love for the next Call of Duty game to have Trump quotes when you die in the game. And it just keeps saying you're a sucker and a loser.
Thanks for dying for me, idiot.
Bone spurs really hurt, bro. Speaking of what absolutely has to hurt.
Folks, this is a weirdly filler episode that has like one plot relevant scene and one character relevant scene. And the rest is like tapping a watch.
Yeah. So we're tapping our watch comedically and pulling everything into this episode. Bear with me because Supreme Kai is kind of crashing out. He's having a crisis of conscience, thinking to himself, like, man, that speech that Poppity just gave, he's 100% right. He is so much more prepared than his dad that I murdered. A straight-on attack would be the end of us.
Yes.
Right?
And then we have Gohan remembering the words of his father from an episode ago, to get angry to win. And then, of course, we flash back. One of like three, I think.
So many freaking flashbacks in this episode. I think, dude.
It's just so, yeah.
It's just Gohan overcoming Cell. Like, and I don't like the fact that Gohan seems to have missed the point and nobody told him that, like, at the very end, it was all his other friends to help distract Cell just long enough for him to get that window into overpower him. The power was there, but he needed a little bit of help.
Yeah.
And I guess with the flashback, with Goku's voice echoing, they do show Piccolo and Krillin frozen in stone. And maybe that's supposed to be what's driving Gohan, but
there are horror stings.
Yeah.
As if we all forgot.
And just as Gohan, I guess, decides that he can, in fact, get to Super Saiyan 2 again, right? That's what we're seeing.
I think so, yeah. There's a charge up.
And that power is enough to scare Bobbity a little bit, get Deborah a little nervous. Gohan then charges, only for those killies to creep up to the M, and Majin Buu is at full power.
I've never seen a little critter more excited. I've had little dogs greet me as I arrive home, feed a treat. If you've ever told a dog walk,
yep,
you know the excitement of a little creature. It does not compare to the excitement of Bobbity and his stretchy ass face.
They make this little creature plastic, and his mouth gets so big. His eyes get so wide. Like
he somehow
it's
found.
Like, yeah.
He somehow found the titular mask from The Mask. And he just saw Cameron Diaz.
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha! I just wrote in my notes, in all caps, it's really happening! Boo is coming back to life!
He's waited, I don't know how long.
Hundreds, if not 1,000 years, right?
Mm-hmm. I will say, if there was a shadow of doubt that Bobbity could do this, he hit it very well. He seemed like, no, he's just like, I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, they're kind of strong, but I think it'll be fine. He was very cool and collected for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're looking at it as like a mental matchup between the wizard Bobbity and the supreme Kai of this universe, like, he is the underdog, and he's done it. He's upset who should be omnipotent.
Shin freaks the fuck out.
Yeah, shit is just like, oh my God, my imposter syndrome is flaring up like crazy. I wrote, like, he feels the full weight of his incompetence in this moment. He's like, I can't believe it. Like, hands on head, digging into his mohawk. I can't believe I let this happen. I'm the supreme being of this universe, and I didn't even foresee this. How could I not foresee this?
Cut 2. Goku and Vegeta fighting again.
Oh, it's great.
I don't remember if we've seen this before, but Goku does just chop a ki blast right down the middle, and it's very good.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote in my notes, like, some of the camera angles and lighting choices line up really well with, like, the new style of animation that we saw in Daima that was cutting back to these things. Like, it looks everything except for, like, the effects almost. Like, some of the actual, like, smoke effects and explosions. But, like, the lighting is there for when Vegeta is flying at Goku with hands outstretched, and he is just generating ki blasts. You get to see the formation of each one of them before he fires it, and then Goku just slicing it in half, only to create a perfect smoke screen for Vegeta, who then knees Goku so hard he blacks out for a minute. Then I wrote that Vegeta then seismic tosses Goku into the ground, Charizard style, because I'm a dirty millennial.
He does. We can't be. Bobbity is Ash. He can't control Vegeta. He needs more badges.
He does need more badges. Ah, Charizard. Best friend a trainer could ever have.
Hey, I also look. That was also my starter. A little Charmander.
Turn into that teenage angsty Charmeleon with Slash, baby.
There was, I was just like, it's a lizard that's on fire. What, like, yeah.
Everybody's saying no, but Squirtle turns into a tank. I'm like, but he's a fucking lame turtle.
Yeah, he's still a I get it. He becomes a tortoise. Or a war turtle.
A war turtle.
That just kind of gets a tail.
Yeah.
Because maybe that's it. Like, the 3 starters, all very good in their own ways. But Squirtle, in the beginning, is just a turtle. Where Charmander is a dinosaur with fire on its tail. And Bulbasaur, first of all, Bulba. Him saying nice. Bulba is great. But that is like, Bulbasaur is also a dinosaur that has a pod on its back.
And there is like that anticipation of like, oh, is that pod going to open up?
Oh, it does.
And then it does. It does twice.
Just like we open up into a commercial.
No.
Hey, Riley.
Yeah, Andrew?
Do you want to make a podcast ad? I do, but what would we mention?
So I think that we could probably put together an ad for a show called The Podcast Minds. There, but for the grace of pod, go we. You know, it's a podcast where we both pitch each other podcast ideas instead of doing one ourselves.
Yeah, it's a podcast pilot pitching project. Totally. We should mention that it's a comedy show, right? Where we throw out ideas like getting weirdly deep into the themes of Jumanji.
Is that one a podcast?
No. It's a podcast idea that is actually a front for me to talk to you about hyperfixations I got.
Oh, that's most of the things that you hit me with. What about instead if we just talked about all the different ways you could do a rewatch of Lost?
Oh, that sounds like you just did what I did, but you said it in a positive voice.
Okay, and along the way, what if we pitched ideas like, I don't know, Epic Rap Battles of Mystery, the Lin-Manuel Miranda podcast?
Listen to the Podcast Minds. There, but for the grace of pod, go we on your podcatcher of choice on the Moonshot Network. Hi-ho!
Hi-ho! Every Friday.
Oh, we are back from commercial and back at the arena. But not the arena that we want, not that desolate wasteland where Goku and Vegeta are fighting. No, we're back at the site of a great tragedy.
That's the cognitive dissonance of this scene.
Mm-hmm.
Is that hundreds of people are confirmed canonically dead.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Murdered. In front of everybody.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I guess 45 minutes is enough time for the press to get back. And
the real issues.
Get back to the real news story, which is Hercule. How are you so great? It's weird. I even feel like they animated or they drew the the TV crews more like chibi style, like they're almost like, I guess, closer to Dr. Slump style, big heads, little bodies, big microphones, probably to make Hercule seem as big as possible, and their reporting as juvenile as possible.
It is, yeah. I also noticed that their eye, instead of like flat curve, slightly curved line on the bottom, arch on top for an eye, they're like little perfect circles, and they look a little doofy.
Yeah, they're all very doofy.
Like, gee, Hoikel, what was the name of that last move you did?
And he can't remember it. He can't remember the last move. He makes up a lie about taking his time beating 18 in mind so that he could provide better value to the fans who paid to see him.
Nope.
Hercule is the uber capitalist of our time.
He also, what was it? The other dumb thing he said, where he's like, I could have beaten her in about 5 seconds because she's a girl. That line was thrown there. It's like, well, she's a woman after all. So
she's of course.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a Hercule-sized penis. Of course, she can go down in 5 seconds.
By the way, Blue Chew. Whatever kind of, if your fight's in the bedroom, pop one of these.
Trust me, she'll love it too.
I want a new don't make an AI version of the Nugenics commercial starring Hercule.
No, don't do it.
As tempting as it may sound.
No, that'd be too powerful. We'd elect that AI president easy.
Because I believe Nugenics also did a post-game media scrum type commercial as well.
Oh yeah, they do. They do that. God damn it. Hercule really was the fucking blueprint. For terrible men.
I'm older. What do I do to stay relevant and stay in the cash flow?
Lie out my ass.
Supplements make men feel weak.
What else does he do in this moment? Somebody does ask about like, Hey, Hercule, what about those fighters that came in earlier? Well, what do you have to say to them? And he says this. Here's what I have to say to all the challengers. Bring it on. Use all the flashy tricks you want. I still gonna send you home with my fists.
Yeah, an open challenge. Like he steals one of the reporter's microphone, which is not how that works. To give this an open announcement. And in my mind, I'm just like, Chi-Chi, you should just get down there and beat his ass. Because
that would be the sweetest victory. Is if like, and I think it makes sense for Chi-Chi's character to lose it at this point, because not only does she's not getting the money, she has no idea where her husband and sons are.
Oh God, her whole family's gone.
Her whole family is missing. And I'm pretty sure if we look back to last episode, including Ox King, too big to fit in any of those frames.
I was getting a churro. What's going on? Oh, shit.
Ox King's like, looks like a wild frying pan.
PTSD, oh no.
Master Roshi, not again.
It wasn't me this time. Hey. I'll see your place.
Why do you have those background guys? Why are they holding that background board?
No reason.
Hey, where's my great-grandson?
Great-grands?
Does Ox King know something we don't know? Is Videl pregnant? Tune in next time.
How? Immaculate. There's only one way.
Oh, Lord.
A sensu being so powerful.
Fills up your belly in more ways than one.
Has a woman in the show ever eaten a sensu bean?
Yeah. Videl did.
I meant before Videl.
Oh, before Videl.
Pre-Videl. Pre-V.
Pre-V.
Because our dumb joke theory might not be wrong.
So you think Master Corrin was keeping the beans out of the hands of women to ensure their bodily autonomy?
Yeah, of course.
You're telling me? Yajirobe is an ally?
If I eat all the beans, women can decide when.
Yeah, Yajirobe and I, we started a little bean detail to make sure that women everywhere have the right to choose.
Mm-hmm. We put warning signs on these beans. I mean, it's very tiny. It's tiny print. Oof, I'm getting Hercule. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah? Do you want to switch?
All right, we can switch.
All right. Okay, yeah, that feels better.
Oh, no. Beans. I've been eating the beans so that women have choice.
Yeah, well established. There we go.
Yeah, all right, we're here.
Yeah. And
the
from
boys
that,
back.
Man, it just, it refills them, is what I'll say. That's why they have so much vim and vigor.
Yeah, let's just say we licensed some of the bean tech to forhims.com.
Yeah, we also have a Blue Chew sponsorship.
You've heard, hold on, here it comes the pitch. Hey Sharks, you've heard of GLP ones, but have you heard of sensu bean ones?
It's a miracle drug that we've just been hoarding until now for like 5 other guys.
We kept our supply chain small and optimized production.
We saw it as more of a C-level executive luxury item, but we're now ready for the masses because this guy got a tummy ache, so our bean supply went through the roof.
That's right, Sharks. That's why we're seeking $300,000 for 10% stake and senzu bean ones while supplies last.
Well, I was in Marty Supreme, so I'm out.
Not so wonderful after all, huh?
No, I don't like beans.
Damon, how about you? Yeah, I think this is pretty cool, but I'm not an agriculturalist, so I have to say I'm out. All right, fair.
Just don't want to consult anyone.
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Are you guys briefed prior? You're making some snap decisions.
Lori, come on. Throw us a bone here. At least give us a counter offer.
Yeah.
I'm really big in the QVC market, and I think this has legs. I would love to go in with another shark, though. All right, Mark.
Yeah, Mr. Cuban. Please. I'm on paw knee. Please.
So after I sold the Mavs and I tried my own my licensed pharmacy. Look, with Lori on board, I'll go 5% for $150K. How's that sound?
Hold on, we'll look at each other.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm nodding.
Couple of head nods.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of head nods.
We accept your offer.
Yeah, you got a deal. We did it, Corin. We got a deal on Shark Tank.
Wow. I thought we were just gonna get promotion.
Aim for the stars. So if you fall, you reach for you landed the bean clouds. I don't know.
Also, appendum to our deal. Can we meet the scrub daddy guy?
Everybody who goes on Shark Tank only wants to meet the scrub daddy guy.
What's he up to? He seems cool.
Did they not make the scrub mommy?
There is a scrub mommy.
Yeah.
Which means eventually.
Oh, there's going to be some baby scrubs.
Jeez. Let's get out. We're back in Dragon Ball world.
Yeah, back to Dragon Ball. We just like we needed a refresh with that weird ass scene that we just did. We get a weird ass, well, not a weird ass scene, but Goten and Trunks flying towards the action, observing the storm clouds up ahead. They're also able to feel like 2 massive energies. And they're going back and forth where Goten's like, I think that one's my dad. And that one's probably your dad. Who are we going to go see fight first? Your dad or my dad? I want to see my dad fight. And then Trunks is like, shut up. Do you want to see our dads fight? Or do you want to see this wizard and the monster Boo? And Goten's like, yeah, let's go. Yeah. Let's go see them.
I see my dad all the time. Not really.
Yeah, I saw my dad for the first time 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I don't have an affinity for this man.
Goten realizes that he could just hold up a mirror to see his father whenever he wants.
Even an X-ray would do it.
Yeah.
Same tiny little brain.
It's just a word that says fight.
I do think about that a lot.
Just like Aaron, I'm still thinking about this third fight scene between Goku and Vegeta. They are fighting so hard and fast. They eventually fly over a large body of water. We hear one of our favorite 2-part attacks, Final Flash! To which Goku then catches, and he kind of catches and slows it down. We see a massive explosion, and that entire lake has been evaporated. Goku emerges unscathed, to which Vegeta says, "You certainly learned a lot of escape techniques, huh, Kakarot?"
Ooh. That's very nice. They just, in mind, they start talking about like, you trained hard. Well, yeah, you trained hard. And this is, if I may, I'll give the first of my monologue because we get a
You mean Vegeta explains it all?
Yeah. It's basically, here's why Vegeta did what he did. If he did it. He writes, "It was a shock, Kakarot. How could I, the prodigal prince of bloodshed, forever be outdistanced by you, a lower class warrior?" And then we get the flashback of Videl getting beat up by
because we had to remember, we had to see that again
for Women's History Month.
Shout out to y'all. Shout out.
They and basically Vegeta like getting the idea of like, oh, I can do, if I get possessed by Babidi, I'll get stronger, and maybe that will close the gap between me and Kakarot. And I'll stop there before I get to like the big talk. If there's anything to add or any interpretations.
It's pretty much the same. Like he has a realization. Yeah. Not only that, but like, because you didn't touch on this yet, that like Vegeta also noticed something about Goku's power fighting Yakon that kind of tipped him over the edge, right? Because I think he says something along, "It was when you were fighting one of Babidi's henchmen that I noticed." Like that, basically at that point, Vegeta was like, I'm really outclassed. Like he's still got it. And then after that is like a larger monologue. If you want to hit yours first.
Okay. So, upon deciding that he's going to get possessed by Babidi, he says, "I wanted to return to the way I was long ago. I wanted to return to the brutal, cold-blooded Saiyan that I was, so I could fight all out without worrying about anything." And then he goes on to basically like, look, Kakarot, I got soft. I got soft as hell.
Yeah.
I hate it. A family, ew. The comforts of earth, patooey. I want a Bugs Bunny with a gun meme. I want to get back to the old me.
Kakarot, while you were gone, I watched 300, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Because, my monologue, you hit on the top of it of like, I just wanted to be cold, ruthless Vegeta. And then he goes on to say, in mine, "But somehow, slowly, over the years, I became one of you. My quest for greatness gradually giving way to this life of mediocrity. I awoke one day to find that I had settled down and started a family. I had even grown quite fond of them. Would you believe I thought that Earth was a nice place to live? Do you understand, Kakarot? That's why I needed Babidi, to set me free. By releasing the evil in my heart, he has freed me of these petty attachments. And I have to say, it feels pretty good."
That's the part that got me. He's like, I feel great. This rules.
Kakarot, you better hit this. It feels rad.
Don't be a square.
Come on, Kakarot. There's no hangover.
It's the cheapest drug there is, Kakarot.
Vegeta, you said fighting was the cheapest drug there is.
It makes fighting better.
What?
I did. That's the... That's the twist. I guess so. Like, Babidi could not possess Goku,
Right?
Because there's like, it's just locked. His evil is just locked away somewhere in the back.
Yeah. I think probably over the years of plot, Goku's purity can't really be touched at this point.
No, too good.
He only knows how to fight and fight for his friends. Those are the only two things he knows.
Yeah.
I do love that at the end of that monologue, Goku's response to Vegeta as they are squared off, ki pulsing, because they still got more in the fucking tank, baby. Goku says, "Do you really believe what you're saying?"
Yeah.
And I felt like of all the character development that we've seen Vegeta go through, that one line from Goku is also important character development, because in that Goku's like, so you've seen the light, like you've seen how good it can be if you're like a nice guy and you settle down and have a family. It's just that Goku can't explain the same way he can't explain to Gohan that like, hey Gohan, I also fight for other people. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he can't explain that to Vegeta. He just can't.
It's interesting to see this like weird midlife crisis that Vegeta is 100% going through. He's like, I used to be so fucking cool. my Saiyan pod was tricked out. 100 amp watts speakers.
Kakarot, I was on Bose before it was cool.
I'd get the CDs at the gas station that just had bass, like Bass Attack. Or
anything with bass in it, Kakarot. Bass Nectar. Ace of Bass.
Which I was tricked on that.
They got me on that.
Surprising lack of bass in Ace of Bass.
Oh man. I also, like, in my notes, I have the fact that Vegeta said that he awoke one day learning that he had settled down and started a family, and that he had grown quite fond of them. I wonder, was Vegeta out there sowing his wild oats in space for decades? Like, he's got his own desires, clearly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how he kept himself strong.
He likes a bath.
Never nutting.
I withhold my essence.
Kakarot, these women tried to take your essence, Kakarot.
That's your source of power. Why do you think my hairline is so good?
Kakarot, I've got two things for you. Holding on to your seed and sea moss.
You don't need Blue Chew if you don't finish.
No. Because Aaron, when you said that, I just see him like, you know what, in the last couple episodes when he picks his head up and he's got the M on his head, he's just like, just smirking. That's all I see. You don't need Blue Chew if you don't finish, Kakarot.
I also imagine that he just woke up like he passed out in the hyperbaric chamber, the gravity chamber they have on site at Capsule Corp. Bulma just walks in with a baby. He's like, "What's that?" A little human, gross.
And she's like, "No, Vegeta, he's half Saiyan." What are you saying?
And she goes, "Exactly."
We can't do the Mori. We can't do a Mori joke. We've gone so far.
I'm gonna guess 6 months until Vegeta's just like, all right. He grasped my little fingy. I like him.
All right. He's actually quite strong, you know. Probably got it from me.
Because I assume they removed all their tails. It was a bris.
Oh yeah, a Saiyan bris on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Saiyans from around the galaxy. Can't believe you guys do that to each other. It's barbaric.
I'm too tired to do a bit.
I know.
People being mad about their circumcisions. Because I still fucking run into it.
Ooh, we can take this off pod because you gotta tell me so you can get that off your chest.
In real life people anyway.
That's a horrible reality that you have to live in, and I'm so sorry.
Anyway,
just like the horrible reality that Gohan is living through, because there's just not enough time, even though he lunges to stop Majin Buu and is ready to finally fight Deborah with all his might. He's crackling with Super Saiyan 2 energy. Babidi pops a second time. Because that M is solidly pointing as full, and Majin Buu, the ball pulsing. Now steam emanating from the vents around the outside. The sky is dark. Buu is here. Shin has failed and Babidi has prevailed. Goku and Vegeta locked in epic combat. Krillin and Piccolo locked in epic stone lattice work. Goten and Trunks flying to the scene. Will they get there in time? Will Vegeta and Goku solve their differences? Will Gohan be able to stop whatever is coming out of the testicle, or Babidi, or Deborah? Will Shin get fired from his job as CEO of the universe? Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, will we see Boo? I don't know. I'm really excited to see him, though.
Yeah, I'm ready for that big dummy.
Yeah, we want to see that big dummy. Mm-hmm. Show us the big dummy, and keep showing us Goku and Vegeta fighting. I think I can watch that forever.
Yeah,
I love that they gave us they keep reassuring us. There's more.
Don't worry, everyone. The good part will still be here.
Just like recording this episode has been the good part with you, my good friend.
Of course,
and hopefully the good part of your day, listener, for listening to this episode of the podcast. So thank you very much. You may have noticed we don't do research on the show, but if you want to help us out, if you know some fun facts about this episode or fun facts about Dragon Ball in general, you can send them in as hashtag KHP Research to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com.
Yeah. Will Senzu beans get you pregnant?
We need to know.
It's a seed.
Jeez, you nailed it. He nailed it. It's a seed. And
a legume.
It's man. We're gonna be so popular that kids are gonna start saying put a bean in her.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
There's the announcement.
Year 10. Our Uniqlo collab, Aaron. That's how big we're gonna get.
There's
just a single bean. It's for her.
I forget the name of the person, but they do a runner of bad in social media pregnancy announcements and how gross they are sometimes.
Yeah.
Daddy mixed up a big batter for mommy in 9 months from now.
Again, you're making me go Boston ass. Hate it. But now that we've said it, I'm going to get it in my algorithm.
Okay.
Just hopefully you got this in your algorithm and you can tell somebody else about it so it gets into their algorithm, because that's how you help the show grow, along with following us on social media at Kame House Party on all the social medias, Instagram, Blue Sky. We're on Twitch, twitch.tv/Kame House Party. We just finished our playthrough of the Game Boy Advanced RPG, The Legacy of Goku. All the episodes should be up on our YouTube channel at this point, so you can watch us incredibly frustrated for half of those 5 episodes, and then overcoming the worst guy in the world, Lord Frieza. So tune in every week while we play a variety of games and have a variety of fun. We are part of the Moonshot Network of podcasts. We can't say it enough. We love being part of the Moonshot Network. And you will love all of the content over there on Moonshot, including their Twitch channel. Some really inventive and fun stuff. If you're nerdy about absolutely anything, they're going to talk about it. And on the other podcast front, Aaron's got another podcast, Thinking Too Hard About Anime, that he does with Noah Carden, where they do a more academic breakdown of an anime theme, creator, or content. And it is just lovely to listen to. So you should check out Thinking Too Hard About Anime. And look, we're almost done with plugs. Big one for this week. At the time of listening to this, it'll already have come out. So check out the Sig Fraud Pod. Ian Heron, friend of the show, had me on his podcast. And I don't know why, because he ended up talking to a certain wizard that everybody on this podcast knows about. So you should definitely listen to the Sig Fraud Pod and see what kind of generational trauma that Bobbity might come up with when he's in a therapy setting. Because I had a ton of fun doing the pod. Aaron has also guested on that pod, so you should know about it already. But yeah, check out the Sig Fraud Pod this week. April 4th, live streamed. UC Black, UCBLK at UCBLK. Follow for information on how to get tickets to that show, either in person or virtually. And then on the horizon, my first sketch showcase as part of Boogie Manja and the Sketch Team 5. April 23rd at the Brooklyn Comedy Collective. There won't be a live stream, so please, if you're in the city, come see that show. And follow at Fine Comedy and follow at Boogie Manja for more details. Whew.
There we go. I
think that's it. So now I gotta say.
Yeah.
As the FDNY drives on by.
Well, there's steam coming out of a ball. They they have to tend to that.
Look, all Mondani has to do is pay people to keep the ball closed. It works.
It does work.
All right, so whether or not you are lying to the media to cover up a tragedy, or your wishes for revenge are finally defying gravity, you gotta keep fighting.
And if you care to find me, look
I'll
towards
be at the western sky. Pa-pa-da-pa-pa.
Kame House Party.